about force, work, and energy. When something shifts position, falls, flies up into the air, turns, stops, or moves in any way, we say that a force has acted upon it. There are many kinds of force. The wind, running water, and gravity are all natural forces. Forces can also be produced by people, animals, and machines. Usually, a force is exerted by a pull, a push, or a twist. Forces change the way things move. Whenever the speed or the direction of motion or the shape of an object is changing, we say forces are acting to cause these changes. Here are some machines that produce forces. A tractor pulls a trailer. A force is making the trailer move forward. The tractor is applying a mechanical force. A bulldozer pushes the earth. A force is moving the soil. The bulldozer is applying mechanical force. A muscular force is applied to the wheel by the potter. The wheel turns around. The potter applies a muscular force to the clay. It changes shape. Force can also make a moving object move faster. Force can stop an object from moving. Friction slows down moving objects. An invisible force called gravity pulls everything down towards the earth. This is why, when you let something go, it falls downwards. When an apple breaks off a branch, gravity makes it fall downwards. Sir Isaac Newton, 1643 to 1727. Sir Isaac Newton, an English scientist, was the first to understand gravity. His theory was that gravity is a force that attracts every object to every other object. It is because of gravity that the Earth and the other planets are held in their orbits around the Sun. In science, work means using force to move an object. Work is done when a force moves something through a distance. When you shut a door or open a window, you use muscular force to do work. When you use a pair of scissors to cut something, you are using mechanical force to do work. We all need food, rest, fresh air, and exercise to give us energy. Energy makes it possible for us to do work. Without energy, we would not be able to use our brains or our muscles to do work. We get most of our energy from food. Animals get their energy from food too. Can you remember how plants get their energy? Everything that works or moves needs some kind of energy. Even machines need energy. Usually, machines get their energy from fuels. All these machines work with different kinds of energy. An aeroplane needs fuel to fly. A lamp needs kerosene to make it give light. A fire needs coal or wood to burn. A bullock cart needs bullocks to pull it forward. A water wheel needs water to make its wheels turn. A windmill needs wind to make it work. Here is a table which shows how we use natural sources of energy. So, what is energy? Energy is the ability to do work. Energy is found in many different forms. Here are some kinds of energy. They enable work to be done. Of all the different kinds of energy, heat is the one used the most. About 60% of the energy used in the world comes from the use of oil and gas to produce heat. Did you know? A. Oil and gas currently provide for about 65% of the world's energy demand. B. Recycling paper reduces water by 60%. Energy used by 70% and cuts down pollution. In India, we use many different kinds of energy, including nuclear energy. We have to remember that the sun will keep shining for millions of years. Wind and water will also continue to provide us with energy. The fossil fuels, oil, coal and gas, however, will not last forever. Also, when we burn fossil fuels, we cause pollution. We have to be careful not to use too much fuel or waste precious sources of energy. How can you save energy? Switch off lights when you leave a room. Don't leave appliances on standby. Don't overfill a kettle when boiling water for tea or coffee. Don't leave a hot water tap running longer than is needed. Use energy-saving light bulbs. Reuse things where possible. Waste less. Don't travel by car when walking somewhere is possible. Energy cannot be made or destroyed. One form of energy can be changed into another form of energy. Here are two stories of how energy can change. The sun gives out light and heat energy. A plant uses this energy to produce food. It stores part of the food as chemical energy. A squirrel eats the stored energy in a fruit. The squirrel changes the stored chemical energy into muscular energy to lift a weight. A cell contains stored chemical energy. It is put into the clock and produces electrical energy. This energy in turn produces mechanical energy to make the parts work. The mechanical energy makes the alarm bell ring. Sound energy is produced. In this module you learned that force is a push or a pull. It can start a moving body, stop it from moving, change its speed and its direction of motion. Force is exerted by muscles, machines, magnets, gravity, and in other ways. In science, work means using force to move an object. Energy is the ability to do work. There are different kinds of energy. Energy cannot be made or destroyed. It can be changed from one kind to another.